Hey, Anthony, it is so great to see you. How are you going today?
It's great to be seen. I got a question for you.
Yes.
You have to wait.
Oh.
I'm Anthony. Welcome to No Vacancy Live. That's my friend Glenn.
You're watching the number one show in hospitality.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to No Vacancy Live. I'm Glenn Hausman. That's the incredible Anthony Melcuri. Thank you for joining us today. Today, I'm looking forward to having a little bit of impromptu chat, Anthony. So that'll be fun. But now that we waited, what is on your mind?
Well, let's impromptu. So I had a meeting with two friends of mine yesterday,
Yeah.
and we're in the lobby of a hotel, a nice hotel.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And they each had one glass of wine. I had an unsweetened iced tea, and one gentleman had a small plate appetizer with three very small pieces of salmon on it.
Right.
All we had. What was the bill?
Right. Go over it one more time. 3 small pieces of salmon.
On one plate, a small appetizer
Uh-huh.
for one person,
Uh-huh.
2 glasses of wine, one each for them,
Uh-huh.
and 1 glass of unsweetened iced tea.
98.50.
$170.
No wonder why you didn't mention the hotel name at the beginning of the story.
Listen, you know, I think the ideal is you set up the equipment and I pay for lunch. So you've been at many, many meals and I picked up the check. I
Yeah.
never look at the check. I pay it and I don't ever complain. Right?
Yep.
Or really about
No, no, you never have. But all of a sudden, that's starting to change because things are getting a little bit cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, well, that's what it was. It was like I looked at that check and I was just like, and I said, guys, listen, I'm picking up a check and I have no problem picking it up, but let's guess how much this check was.
Right.
I was like, what? But you know what? And this is what kind of irritated me the most.
Yeah.
He didn't say the salmon was anything special, and the wine wasn't anything special. It wasn't like
Right.
It was house wine. It was house white wine.
Hey, Anthony, while I talk, could you do me a favor? Just check your microphone. I don't know if you have the right track on. I think you're not using the microphone. You're just using the other thing. But yeah, that is absolutely true. And I'm finding even like fast food restaurants are starting to become a lot more expensive these days to the point you're going like, wow. But the good thing, Anthony, is I'm trying to take off a few pounds. So I'm not getting those extra McNuggets anymore because I'm being value conscious and weight conscious. Uh-oh. Now you're completely frozen. Oh, right. That is awesome, being all alone while he is frozen over there. So hopefully he'll be back with us in a second. Meanwhile, it was really great. Anthony and I are going to be in Phoenix next week. So that should be pretty exciting. We're going to be attending the iCree conference, which is exciting. The International Cree Summer Conference. So that'll be really cool. It's at the JW Marriott Phoenix Desert Ridge. So I'm actually going to that hotel twice this year, once for that one and once for the lodging conference. Anthony, where are you? Maybe sign out and sign back in. Anyway, that'll be good. I'm excited because Anthony and I are going to be honored with this Industry Recognition Award over at the Cree Summer Conference. So that's pretty exciting and a great honor for all the work we've been doing here on No Vacancy Live. All right, so Anthony's gone. We'll give him another minute or two, and if not, then we'll leave. But the good news is those of you who are here with me, you get to see me tap dance. And I know that's what you woke up this morning saying to yourself, hey, let's watch internet guy go ahead and dance and try to fill time with absolutely no material to do it in. How long exactly can he do it? And the question is this kind of like the same thing as what they do in politics when you just try to prevent a vote from happening? I don't know. We're going to find out as I continue to go on and on over here. I see Anthony looks like he's struggling to get back on behind us, but I don't know what's going to happen. So additionally, next week, he's gone again. All right. So I don't think this is going to work out too much, but this has been so much fun hanging out with you guys today. All right, Mr. Card says, you see the new Jones movie yet? No, I haven't. I'm having a little problem with this, and I know we're getting into Friday Night Audit territory over here, but the whole premise of seeing one of my childhood heroes at the beginning of a movie, broken, divorced, dead son, students don't like him. I'm not sure I understand why I'm going to go ahead and do that to myself. They already killed my Luke Skywalker. I'm not sure I could handle this one. No offense, just not what I'm interested in. The good news is the allergies are really doing a great job for me over here. And I thank everybody who's sticking with me. You know what? At this point, I don't even care if Anthony's not here and not coming back anymore, because I am here and I've got no guest. I've got no co-host. I've got no dignity, which is why I'm going to continue to stay here day after day, hour after hour, minute after minute. And each second does feel like hours over here, doesn't it? So maybe Barbie for you. Oh, so here's the thing. He's saying, hey, maybe Barbie for you. And thank you for co-hosting with me today. I just got invited to the coolest event, but I'm going to be in the aforementioned Phoenix next week. The Ocean Resort down in Atlantic City is throwing a big Barbie party. So they're going to get journalists to come from New York down there. And there's going to be a special barbecue. Hold on, I got to do this. A special barbecue. All right, so I got the sound effects screwed up. Special barbecue, barbecue. Then they're doing a special presentation of the movie and a big party afterwards. So that should be a whole lot of fun. But I won't be there because I'm going to be in Phoenix. So I'm also finding a major coughing problem while we're doing this. So that was going to be a really cool press event, and I don't get to do those kinds of things anymore. Back in the day, I got to go to a lot of these types of press events. You'd fly into a city, you'd have all these great experiences, and presumably you'd write an article about it. So they were really interesting, and it was a thing that really helped me learn throughout the years. Oh my goodness. I think I've done it. I think the filibuster has the filibuster come to an end? Anthony, are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, baby. I was just tap dancing there for about 4 minutes. So
I know. I saw it, and I was desperately. Everything just blew up. Everything just blew up. My internet just blew up, and I have no idea what happened. So sorry.
Yeah, but you're on the phone right now, and I'm glad that you've come back, because I've had this throat tickle that's been going on, and I feel like I need to go get that checked out. And I've been afraid to cough because we needed to fill this airspace over there. Rachel says, "Hey, welcome, Anthony." Rachel, I've got the same sympathies, the same attitude as you. Welcome, Anthony. So it's summer. I was going to say I'm feeling totally burnt out, but after that, I'm feeling a little reinvigorated. But I'm pretty burnt out right now, right? I haven't had a vacation. What's that? I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Fortunately, I can. Oh boy. Fortunately, I can translate what Anthony is saying over there. What now? He's going out to his pool. All right. Can we hear you now?
Could you hear me, my friend?
A little bit. Not really. It comes and goes. Sometimes you sound like a robot. Sometimes you just sound like random electronic signals. Yeah, much better. This reminds me of when during COVID, we first started doing some remote things. It would be a complete meltdown from start to finish, and I wouldn't have the good sense to just end the show. Same thing today. Yeah, great memories. You remember that? You remember those good times?
Yeah. So one of the things I wanted to talk about. Yes, I do remember. Let's talk about, what's your favorite airport?
My favorite airport. So I would say, even though it's horrible, I love the one on Maui in Kona, because it's outdoors and it's chill and it's awfully laid back. TSA problems they have aside. How about you?
Yeah, Maui's funny. The Maui, not Maui Kona, just the Maui one that goes right into Maui, or is it the same airport we're talking
No,
about?
I think I'm getting everything confused. Kona's on the Big Island. Well, I think the Maui one is the one I'm talking about. It's all outdoors and stuff.
Yeah,
like
it's
that,
outdoors
right?
and it's very basic, but it's
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but when you're there, you're like whatever.
Yeah.
There was one. Where was I? I was in Turks and Caicos. That one, same thing, kind of outdoorsy, kind of crappy, but kind of like
Mm-hmm.
you're in Turks and Caicos. Who cares? You know what was interesting? When I was the first time I was in Berlin, I've never been to
Mm-hmm.
Berlin. I've only been to the Berlin airport.
Yeah.
You've been to the Berlin airport, I'm sure. Several
I've only
times.
been to the old airport. After decades, they finally got the new one
It's
open. It
gorgeous,
looks like.
dude. It's
Yep.
gorgeous.
That's
And
awesome.
and also the one in Turkey. Have you been to that airport?
No, I have not.
Oh my God, that's another beautiful airport.
A lot of international airports are insane, man. I mean, Beijing and Shanghai, those are also absolutely incredible.
I've never been to China. But yeah, that was absolutely. So what's your favorite? Glenn has an opportunity to spend 3 days in a city, money no object, time no object, all by yourself. Where would you be?
A city all by myself.
Or with a person of your choosing? Would it be your wife, your children?
Well, I don't. Here's the thing. I haven't seen a lot of places, but if you're talking about that sort of thing, I think I'd like to do something like Prague or something like that. Something cool,
Oh, wow.
something different, something of that nature. Or maybe you go the opposite direction and do like Maldives or something like that with one of those crazy over the water kind of huts and stuff like that, and be left alone for 3 days, and they just deliver you food, and every once in a while you jump in the water and you come out looking really tanned and fit and healthy. I like that idea.
Well, I think if you're eating for 3 days and you go in the water and you're tan, I don't know if you'll be tan and fit.
This
I think you'll
is my fantasy, Anthony. Don't step on my toes with my fantasy.
Have you been to Portugal?
No, I have not been to Portugal, but I've been near Portugal. I've been Portugal adjacent.
So when people say, "Are you Italian?" You're like, "I've been near an Italian, so I'm Italian adjacent."
Well, I don't know. I mean, I am on Long Island, so I'm mostly Italian anyway at this point, you know.
But I haven't been to Portugal. But everybody's going to Portugal, and it's my dream. Like I don't dream to go to someplace unless like I've done a lot of reading and research, and and like it's like, oh, okay. Like Hawaii, I never really wanted to go because I never did research. I went there and I loved it, but Portugal, I've been doing some research, and everybody I know is going there, and I have a feeling I need to live in Portugal.
That would be great. What about in one of those Italian villages that they're selling homes for like $3 and stuff?
Yeah, the only problem with Italian villages is there's too many Italians.
Right. Hey, before you cancel us, he's Italian. He has permission to say that. So I'm gonna make that clear.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think Portugal would be my place. And what's the one hotel that you can spend a week at?
There's so many great hotels that I could spend a week at, but I just happened to be in touch with someone from the O Palm Hotel Resort down in Florida, and that staff is great. That hotel is great. Everything about it is just absolutely fantastic. It's very worry-free, and they seem to really anticipate your needs at that particular place.
And where is that? I don't even know that hotel.
Beach, EAU, Beach.
Oh yeah, weren't we going to do something there or something? Or there's somebody who's supposed to be on?
For the My Place event, and then I was there one other time for a Hotech event, like 9 years ago or so.
I would say my hotel, if I had to spend a week, if it wasn't the Wynn Hotel in Vegas, because that doesn't count.
Yeah, I think we should tell everyone we're trying to stay away. I think consciously, even without mentioning it, it's trying to stay away from the Vegas stuff because otherwise it should be a Vegas show.
Yeah, it doesn't count. And La Residencia in Spain, beautiful hotel. It was originally built by Branson. That and then the one and only in Cabo, and of course the Four Seasons in Maui. Those are my favorite. Those are the places I can spend a week at.
That's
awesome. But it's been a while since I've gone to those hotels, so I need new hotels to go to.
Well, one of my favorites is the Fairmont up in Bend. I have a love affair with Banff, particularly in the summer and fall seasons.
Didn't you go? Didn't you go there when you? Didn't you go there when you were on that big Canada trip speaking gig?
Yeah, I did. That was September of 2021, and I was starting in Edmonton, and I went to, I went around to to Banff and Canmore, and I did a show at the Malcolm Hotel in Canmore, which was a lot of fun for the Friday night audit. That was a good time.
All right. So, what other favorite?
Well, I want to, what I want to talk about is, have you been in and out of the new LaGuardia airport?
Oh, of course. Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
So let me just set this up for everybody. They've spent billions of dollars rebuilding LaGuardia Airport. It's gorgeous. It is absolutely fantastic. However, instead of getting in and out in 5 minutes, it now takes like 25, 30 minutes to get out of there because it is so massive and huge. How are you feeling about having a beautiful modern airport, but losing that convenience of getting out of there super quick?
I always put enough time in the airport. So as soon as I go into airport mode, I don't know if it takes me 5 minutes or 20 minutes to get to a gate. I'm in airport mode. So as long as it's clean and there's a lot of options and I don't feel embarrassed for my country or my city.
Yep.
I felt embarrassed for my city when people would come into LaGuardia Airport. I mean, very rarely do I feel embarrassed for my city.
Right.
And I was just like, this is an embarrassment. And this is what people are coming into, especially when I've done so much traveling to international airports where it's like these airports are gorgeous. So I love what they did at LaGuardia. I haven't really noticed how long it takes, but I will notice next time.
Yeah, it does take a long time. However, it is gorgeous. Best Delta Sky Lounge. It is huge. I think it might be the biggest one in the country at this point. Although the LAX one is really fantastic with the outdoor space.
Yeah. I like the LaGuardia one. I think even better. But I gave every time I'm in one of those spaces, I show it. So I kind of take this hope for.
Anthony, you're breaking up. I can't hear what you are saying.
Can you hear me now?
Come back. Jason is saying, a little bit. LaGuardia's new terminal is beautiful. I now had extra time for a glass of wine in the terminal. Yeah, I love that idea. I could hear you, but you're frozen, and it's not a really great situation currently. And he's gone. Anthony,
can you hear me now?
I can hear you. I can totally hear you now.
Okay. Can you?
All right. This is it. Anthony, I think that maybe.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's all right. I think maybe we should just wrap it up. It's all right. Let's just wrap it up for today because this is torture for people listening. I know how I feel. I can only imagine how it is for those folks that are sticking with us today.
Well, we got a good 5 minutes. We got a good 5 minutes in the apart.
Hey, listen.
And I don't know what it is because I haven't tested anything.
I don't know what's going on either, but my house's internet and cell phone service has been real stinky lately as well. So what are you going to do?
Stinky?
Yeah, super stinky. Stinky. Thank you, Rachel. Rachel says it's okay. We really appreciate you understanding. I hate when things go wrong, but the good news is things used to go wrong so much when those early days of us getting out there. None of it bothers me anymore. I can roll with the punches right now. And I want to thank everybody here for rolling with the punches. If you want to relive every incredible moment of watching me tap, dance, and sweat, why not listen to us on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, wherever you get your podcasts. We are there. And of course, he's at Anthony Hotels and I'm at Traveling Glenn. All right, Anthony, we'll see you tomorrow. And thanks, everybody. Remember, you've got one life, so blaze on. And I'll do Anthony. Be kind to yourself. See ya. All right. Now I'm going to talk